Okay, man. It's good. Yo, once again, it's our Dubs. RND, we're attacking Raven. And I just found this clip, man, because, you know, the PSN is straight effing me up, man, because I haven't played in so long. So right now, I don't know, whatever. I'm just finding looking for games that I can upload, and I saw this game that we kind of sexed Raven in like 10 minutes, something like that, you know what I mean? Well, you know, and that's the crazy part too. And I guess now I have something to talk about, because when I actually uploaded the video, I had nothing to talk about. But since we're talking about sex and Raven, man, you go on the forums, right? And you hear dudes talk about, I don't even know, it was actually my dude Fryman85 started a post. He said phrases that you never hear. And one dude said, oh, we got steamrolled by Valor again. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know if he was in Raven or 7. I don't know where he's from, man. But, you know, listen, don't act like... I know Valor, like, as a whole is trash, man. But don't act like you guys gonna be getting sex, man. Don't act like that at all, man. Especially Raven, man. Like, when we play Domination, we can't wait to get a break from Sever so we can stat pad pad our stats, whatever the hell you want to call it, man, against Raven, man. Don't even try to disrespect Valor like that, man. You already know what it is. When we play Raven, man, it's like it's like when how Sever looks at us. You know what I mean? Like, cause you know they look at us like a guaranteed win until, you know, they face the wrong clans and they get smacked. But don't disrespect, man. Like Raven, and you know, another post I saw a dude said, there's a lot of stuff that goes on the forums. That's just, you know, it's just a straight wow too. Like, after you read it, you see the Raven. That's one guy's like, Raven and Sever wish that, I don't know who it was. Raven and Sever wish that they were in Valor, something like that. Like, he's, you know, like they're actually comparing themselves to Sever against Valor, and I'm like, yo, where Raven get all these balls from? You know, and I'm not trying to disrespect the whole Raven, as a whole PMC. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? You know, all the clans in Raven that are good clans, you know who you guys are, you know what it is. But, you know, don't act like Raven. Don't act like you guys don't get spanked. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you don't get spanked, man, because it happens quite often. I don't know what happens in Sabotage or the other, or Escalation or the other game modes. Okay, I don't really play those modes like that. I don't really know. I do know, like, when we play Domination in the evening, we get spanked. In the morning, you know, the Japanese players or whatever, and you know, there's still US players in the morning also. But in the morning, Valor is strong as shit. We spank Sever, and Raven puts up a fight. So it's like a back and forth thing, you know, with the Japanese players and Raven, as far as Domination is concerned. But, you know, in the evening, that's when, you know, the tables turn, and, you know, Valor really sucks, you know what I mean, as a whole. But, you know, Raven still sucks. So in Domination is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no other game modes. I don't play those. I'm just talking about Domination. So I'm just saying, like, don't act like as if, you know, there was one other post that I read. This guy said, man, I remember when, I guess he was referring to, I guess he was in Raven. He's like, I remember, when Raven and Sever used to go at it for contracts. And I'm like, what the fuck? Which game was I playing for this entire year since its inception? Which game have I been playing where Raven was going back and forth with Sever? Like, you know, and once again, I'm not trying to disrespect the whole Raven as a PMC. I'm just stating facts. So if dudes find it disrespectful or whatever, that's your problem, not mine. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. And, you know, call me a liar if you want to. But I remember for the longest time, when anytime we played, Sever was definitely the most dominant PMC, most definitely. But in Sabotage, Valor owned, like back in the days, Valor owned Sabotage contracts. Valor owned the Sabotage contracts. Of course, Sever would pick it up. You know, sometimes Raven would pick it up or whatever. But for the most part, Valor, when you go to deploy screen and you press select or square, whatever button it is, and you see your contracts, you would see 2 contracts under Valor most of the time, and 1 contract in domination. That was like the norm. Several, you know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted either, because in domination domination and Valor used to go back and forth with the domination contracts as well. I mean, I don't even know if I said that right, but Sever and Valor used to go back and forth with the domination. So I'm not really sure where Raven comes in. They always had the acquisition contract, hands down. They used to have 2. You know what I mean? Then Sever, would go back and forth. But Raven definitely used to hold that acquisition contract down. Now, and so I'm not sure where they're coming from. Now, of course, there was a time when Raven really became like the powerhouse. I guess people started vetting over. I think when they brought in the new maps, the new modifications to the maps or something like that, but a lot of people went over to Raven. They just became so crazy. So Raven was like, and Seven didn't suck, but they weren't as good as they once were. You know what I mean? But then when 2.0 came back, it all went right back to norm. So I don't really know it. You know what I mean? I don't really know what's going on. But now I can't lie, Valor do suck, because sometimes you don't have no contracts. You know what I mean? But and that's because like people are, they're hearing people talk about Valor sucks, so they're leaving Valor and acting like as if Raven is the shit. But anyway, man, let's get this clip is over. You know what I mean? And it's only like 20 seconds left in the clip. It was a very short clip. I just wanted to get something up because I actually had a longer clip video with I had PHI in it. I was but YouTube cut out the audio, so I deleted that. So I just wanted to get something up today. So once again, it's my Dubs and RND signing off. Holla at your boy.